Time-honored traditions are certainly part of what makes football on Saturday afternoons such a draw. And college football game day festivities, stirring both passion and pride, are at the center of NCAA Football 12. The latest college football game from EA Sports has enhanced its in-game presentation to mirror as much pageantry as possible, while still keeping in mind bells and whistles only mean so much. The game has to play like a true-to-life college football battle to keep the diehards interested. And an all-new tackling system is certainly another good step forward. Basically, with this collision-based enhancement, animations won't begin until after contact is made as you control a player up to the moment of impact. So with the defense dialed in, you get a chance to create your own Heisman hype with offensive controls that simulate a real passing game now better than ever. And this is a game that builds on its look season to season. And this time around, improvements to lighting along with some new vignettes keep the momentum going. Also, the TV-style presentation with some new looks as well meets an announcing booth that has gone to a more serious two-man approach, with Lee Corso no longer providing any pregame hijinks or in-game commentary. It's just Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit with the straightforward game action.
Looks to throw, here comes the pressure, fires over the middle, touchdown!
And you don't want to be too nitpicky because the attention to detail is solid throughout. But even though Memorial Stadium in Berkeley is being renovated, it's still the default venue for Cal in this game. One possible workaround for the purists is to make the site of the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl in San Francisco the home of the Bears, but that doesn't at all resemble AT&T Park, where Cal is playing most of its home games this year, so you're best off leaving it be and airing it out at Strawberry Canyon. Aside from all of that, there's a slew of features to dive into, and Dynasty Mode takes the game off the field and into the athletic director's office, where you sign a deal to become a coordinator and eventually try to work your way into a head coaching gig while keeping tabs on the coaching carousel each offseason. And it's not just fantasy coaching offered up. You can play the role of a conference commissioner or BCS committee chair, as this tutorial from EA Sports explains.
Set everything up from your schedule type to the week when conference games start. You can also edit the BCS automatic qualifiers to add or remove any conference champion you want. Give the Mountain West a berth in the Fiesta Bowl. Strip the Big East of their AQ status, or even turn the Rose Bowl into a battle between the Sun Belt and the MAC.
Which would no doubt finally ensure a BCS meltdown and potential rioting in Pasadena. But it's yours to tinker with, so have at it. And while you're in the settings, try creating your own super conferences. Those two are mix and match as you see fit.
NCAA 12 allows you to stay current with whatever the real world throws your way. Want to see what the Pac-16 Super Conference would have looked like? Set it up.
Or just accept that it's a solid dozen and get back to the business of challenging your friends online to a good old-fashioned clash of your favorite college teams. On the Game Console, I'm Lawrence Scott.